I thought I hit live on YouTube. Good thing I just checked. Bro, I'm telling you, I hit live on YouTube and it like turned itself off. You'd say Donald's probably going to get some hits? I'd say so too. The Toad School. Well, Donald might be getting the third Zekrom here because this is breaks 1 and 2 together. 7 and 4 is what you both picked. Okay. If he's not here by the end of the break, I'm picking 7 and 4. The Salamence. Very clean. What would be really good, Tetsnick, is if that electrical room key ends up being like the graphics cards and like crypto stuff in the game. I didn't even think about that, but I think that might be a possibility. Oh, that'd be very good. I don't know if it'll do that, but we shall see. Brandon, I don't know if you caught the end of it when we got into that long fight and both killed each other. But they didn't get our gear and we didn't get our gear. There was another person in the tree somewhere and he waited for everyone to die and then grabbed everything. That's why you don't rush. I know you were saying just push them. People play like little weasels, dude. So you have to play the way they do. That's why I couldn't find my body when I got back. Because that guy, like, moved everything. Well, so the people we were fighting, they were experiencing the same thing. They were like, where is everything? Like, they went back, and then they're like, did you take it? I'm like, I thought you guys did. Third party just sitting in the tree during that entire fight. And then they saw Tetsnick glowing white on the hill. Espeon. I was going to tell you to move after you shot. I don't think it would have helped anyway. You were like, it said you were in forest, but there were like no thick trees around you. Like you would just have to like run like backwards. He might not have, but they would have. They both postured up to shoot at you. I hit one of them as they killed you. They lined up side by side. I don't know how he tanked that shot. I thought he was going to die from that shot. Dude tanked a 338 and was still running okay. I almost got the 2-for-1, but I was still up on the night. More sleeves. If one of our groups had 3 people, that third party would have died too. It was literally 2v2, which is very rare. I didn't even realize I didn't have regular music on, my bad. And now, Brandon, there's random loot rooms around the map, and you have to have the keys for them. So I took 3 keys with me that we've found throughout just playing, and I'm going to do 3 loot rooms like tonight, right when the server resets. So everyone's still loading in. I get in, get out, no one's the wiser. And we got a bunch more loot. But it's in a very hostile area. I hated fighting where we were fighting because there's no like sniping angle. Everything is just close. We were lucky that we got like the gap of space where they were sitting in the tower. Very nice trainer. I still need one more bolt action kill, damn it. I thought I got it when I thought I hit him on my way down. And I think on the replay, if I look at it, I probably did hit him. For fights like that, I needed that, like, the one pen that instant heals you and gives you healing over time. Because if you have one of those popped, you actually, like, end up surviving a lot of those. Another option that I saw when they were chasing me, I could have unpinned the grenade in my inventory and left it on the ground. But it would have been a long shot if it would have gone off near them. All right, not a bad 2 breaks for you. That's a lot of hits. There's one more break left on the website, but let's see what he got out of his graded cards. Seven and 4. I wonder what you got him too, because I don't know what's in here. All right, top one is 4, bottom one is 7. Gyarados from Evo, PSA 9. Gorgeous. Yo. Morty's Conviction. Alt. 9. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yep, still waiting. Once it gets here, it will get here. Hoping very soon so I don't have to ever think about it again. Dude, Luna even jacked up my hand. When I play with her, she gets rough. She whipped her head back and just busted my lip open. Dude, I kid you not. The only other people that I've been in regular phone contact with more than PSA is my internet service provider. And they're both on my you-know-what list. Pretty soon I'll have to never talk to both of them ever again. It's going to be great. Nick has the exact number. But it's the last thing we're waiting for on them. It's all in one. It's not multiple. It's all in one. Okay, I got to mark down this. There isn't any submission after it. This is the last one. So, as soon as it's here, that's it. All right, we have one more break of this configuration forever. It is going... Friday's breaks are going to be a new configuration altogether. I think we were almost full. Let me update it. Looks like we have a newcomer as well in this next one. Let me line this up. There's some spots left. But completely new break configuration for Friday, including the feast. And somebody give me a number. 1 to 38. 26. I swear, dude, if you pick the number that has already been picked out of 38, you need to go play the lotto right now. And you need to also buy me a ticket with you picking numbers. So let's see. I don't think you picked one that was picked. You picked one that was picked. $21. Go to the gas station right now. 21 is available. One in 38, and you picked a bad number out of that. What are the odds on that? Fraction of a percent? No, it's not that low. I think it's like 3%. Something like that. Three spots left. All right, 3 spots left. Sorted break 3? No, I'm waiting for break 3 to fill right now. There's 2 spots left. I did the first 2 breaks already because they were all one person. No, you didn't miss anything. And for the future, Monroe. All replays are saved to YouTube. So if you do like miss your break, you can always watch the replay. But obviously, ideally, I want people to be here to see it. Wait for these last two spots to get taken. I'm nervous, Tetznick. But I know I'm 100% confident in my ability to evade people. Just reminded me of the quote from like John Wick 2, because John Wick was on Hulu. All of them are. And the Italian guy's talking about it, he's like, Lo Spettro. The Spectre. The Ghost. I've almost watched every episode of Robin Big. In a couple sittings, by the way. And HBO logged me out. They are like, they are not happy that your HBO is logged onto my TV. They're very upset about it. All right, we're full. I feel like this is the most amount of times they've logged me out. The little message pops up. We're gonna need to log you in again. We logged you out. I was like, no, you didn't. I see all the streaming services got together. Netflix has almost all the Fast and Furious movies. And then the remaining 3 are divvied up between like 4 different platforms. They do this on purpose to get people to rent more. I think they're all in cahoots together. And they just take turns on doing stuff like this. I'm going to tell Nick to post the feast. Will I call out the dark hits if there is any? I mean, there's a lot, dude. The Nidoking, all of the rarities, Umbreon, all the different rarities. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but there's a lot. I'll call it out though. It's I mean, it's 7 different sets, dude. Across 7 sets, there's a lot of different heads. You did. I I waited until the very end to have people pick envelopes, but they picked you some good ones. You could see the replay though on YouTube. I I went live late too. I figured you would have been here. Steel's the first hit. Now we got Trainer. Who is Steel? Tetsnick. Trainer is Dennis. I think that's Dennis. That's like the first time I've seen Dennis spelled like that. If it ends up being Denise, though, I give up. Because there's no way I could have foreseen that. You got some good stuff, Dr. Cuddles. So kudos to you for grabbing the first 2 breaks of the tonight. The feast is about to be posted. It'll be a new break configuration. There's a dark hit. The doggo, the pupper. Little pupperoo right there. You plan to be in the feast watching yours now on YouTube? You got to do. Sorry you missed it, my guy. But luckily it's easily seen. It'll start in the middle because it just didn't go live, but you'll still see everything. Grass. Dragon. This God Pack out of... Apparently, there's a God Pack in the black and white sets, too. Didn't know that until recently. I knew that there was one in the Japanese sets, but I didn't know it was in the US ones. So there's double chances for God Packs in these breaks. Triple, technically. Trainer. Trainer's the last set right now, but still a lot of packs. Did you guys know that like the new, like the black and white sets had God Packs? Because I didn't until like last week. Steel, or colorless, sorry. Dennis. Or Denise. Can't tell which one it is yet, but like I would say it's spelled like Dennis. You did not know that? Okay. Apparently it's a thing. Colorless. Yeah. I'd be surprised if you could find anything. This is like the worst time in terms of finding like anything because of last year. Popularity is peak and supply is like the lowest it's ever been. Oh, for sure. I mean, I do every release, Dr. Cuddles. And the God Packs are when everything is full art in the pack. And I think in Prismatic, it's all alts, usually. Like, the entire pack is full arts. Hydreigon. Dark is the last hit right now. That is a dark, repeat dark hit. Fire. Devin. Very nice. Oh, what's up, dude? I have to say, Undead, you missing last gaming stream, you missed like the most intense battle. Ooh, Psychic into Grass. Now Grass is the last hit. I kid you not, dude. You seen the Evolutions God Pack from Prismatic? Yeah. Grass is the last hit. Pet Snake. Let's see if it holds. Still Grass. Last pack Magic. Dark snipes it. I repeat, Dark snipes it. The slab is yours. Brandon. There you go, my guy. Shining Ho-Oh promo. 7. Gorgeous. Congrats, my friend. That's from the ETBs from Shining Legends. Spelled your name correctly. That's another plus. We're just all winning tonight. All right, guys. Let's go over these hits. That'll be the last break of this evening because that's all I had made because I wanted to get through. Friday's Feast should be posted. If it's not posted, it should be posted within the next, minute. It'll be a new configuration. Gorgeous. Gaming channel tomorrow. Life just being oh, dude, it's all good. I knew you would have appreciated it because it was an intense battle. Gaming channel tomorrow. Back here on Friday. Other than that, guys, have a good rest of your night. Love you. Grab spots in the feast.